Once again, thanks everybody for coming on here. I got a lot of content and value from the Saturday training. I know Saturday after training, I just pondered on it and whatever. Then yesterday afternoon, I was like, I wonder with this script, because I'm gonna put some scripts in here that they sent us as well, just the one that I use. I wonder if this will work. Because I don't know about you, but I've hit walls in my business to where, you know, you can only message so many of your friends before they ghost you and block you and delete you and never answer you. So it's like, there's gotta be something different. And I never thought of using groups before. And when them ladies laid it out on Saturday, I was blown away. I was like, this is crazy. Nina was blown away. We'd been talking back and forth. And I said, what the heck? I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple posts up and see what happens. Mind me, I thought it would be something like a Facebook post I put on my wall and I get 4 or 5 people say, hey, send me some info. It turned into 100 and I got 5 pages here. It's crazy. And Nina's had a lot of people too. 160 people as of the last 30 minutes wanting information, wanting to be added to a group. So I added them to the 100% Be Epic, and it's just been phenomenal. I've signed up a few customers already, and tomorrow will be the follow-up step. So there's a process to all this, but I just want to go through the basics of what we did, and Nina's going to work with me a little bit and help me. But how many of you guys are already in some sort of a small buy, sell, garage sale group on Facebook in your local communities? I'm not the only one, right? I know some people might have to go and jump in a few of them, but if you live in a community that has a buy, sell, like a garage sale, whatnot, if you're in it, you can just utilize that. And what I did is exactly what the lady on the Zoom said. I just went to a few of them groups, and in discussion, that's where you want to post in the discussion. You don't want to post on the regular wall because it might ask you what kind of car you're selling. Here in discussion, you can just go ahead and copy and paste. And I'm going to put in the chat right now so you guys can download this for yourself, the script that she sent. The only thing I changed was, I know Be Epic has some recipe stuff on there, the 100% Be Epic. The only thing I changed was, instead of daily, help me out here, the daily recipes, I just put recipes. That way I could put some pictures of food and whatnot that was on our group, and put that with the post, because that helped. That gets the pictures of what gets people to stop and look. So, and I think I sent that. Can everybody see that? Enter. There we go.
Yeah, we could see you.
There's the post that I sent. The pictures, I will have to. I just went to the Facebook group and was looking, and I found pictures of salads and stuff like that. Getting people to react to the post already.
You know, we could put, Wesley, we could put the pictures exactly on the group thread messenger so people copy the paste. Yeah, we could do that.
Do that. They can use that, but there as well. But here, guys, it works. I mean, I kept calling Brian, and I probably was blowing him up, and he was probably getting sick of me calling, but I was excited because, I mean, I put my first post up, and in like 5 minutes, I had 10 people say, I'm like, what? This can't be real. And the lady said she enrolled 5,000 people in like a 2-year span. So that got me excited. I know that got Nina excited, and we put our heads together and we just went with it. She put one up in Chicago. What are you at? Like 60 people?
62 exactly.
That's awesome.
62 and 15 new friend add-ons today, and 15 new people that I added to the 100% Epic group.
Exactly. Okay. And literally all you want to do is go to any Facebook group. This is where you're going to have to come in and help me here. Screen share. It hasn't popped. There we go. Here we go. All right. See that, guys? Isn't that nuts? I'm going to let it speed up. I'll start.
One thing I love about the post too, Wesley, is like, you know, he's not trying to get people to buy anything from a link. He's just basically getting their eyeballs in front of the group, because that's what you do, you know.
And every time, and 99.9%, I've had a few people that are actually friends of mine that they responded that I was able to just add them. But 99% of them, like she said, you have to ask them in the thread. Don't do it in a message because they'll never see it. If you're not friends, they don't see them messages pop up. Please send me a quick friend request and I'll send you the invite. I mean, that's literally what I did over and over and over. And some of these people private messaged me. So it's ridiculous. And I had, these all have replies. See?
And this is just a resale?
Yeah, this is like a buy sell. It's like a local, it's actually Teresa Humbaker, her town. She freaked out. She'll go, I know some of these people. I'm like, well, you better get on it, girl. So I took these pictures right here, right off the Facebook group, the 100% Be Epic. Ricky V's wife had posted some stuff with recipes. So I took them. That right there is what gets people to stop, is the pictures. Johnny, I'm right? And here, that's the ad that I just put in the chats. And it used to say daily recipes. I just took out the daily. So I'm probably going to change it up on my next post and just say recipes. And then just put.
I like the emojis too, because that brings it more colorful as well.
Exactly. And I literally, just like, I don't know what the lady's name was. She said, don't change a thing, just to oil the wheel. I oiled the wheel. I took out one word and I put some different pictures in there. And honestly, I didn't think it would really work as well as it has. And this is just one group. I'm in 4 groups. And I caution everybody, if you're going to do this, post in one group, especially if you work full time and have kids, because I literally posted at 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and I didn't have a free minute until 3 o'clock that last night. I went to bed, woke up at 9 o'clock, and I had 38 people wanting to be in the group. When I first woke up, I'm like, oh my Lord, what's happening? So this is fun. And you just want to go to your different groups. I mean, this is Streator, Illinois. It's just a group 30 minutes from me. It's a city, a little small city. And I literally go into discussions. This is where you don't want to do the buy sell. When you put your post in, you want to go to discussion. Then you just put your pictures and then copy and paste and send. Now, if you're not in a group, try to look for little groups like this. You don't need to be in like state groups or anything, just local little like buy and sell, garage sales, Lexington, buy anything. People put people put Afghans and blankets and old TVs and they put them up for sale and people buy them. Here, all we're doing is going to discussion and we're putting that in there. So I'm excited about it, guys. I mean, I've never seen anything work as well as this did. So
that's cool too. And like Wesley said, make sure you have a little bit of free time, because following up really quick is what will, keep their attention, get them in the group.
Yep.
And, I mean, you got some customers off this. You obviously made a lot of new friends, and you notice when we get new friends on Facebook, we always see their stories a lot too, and they see ours. So, when you add a lot of new friends like that, post some really cool stories, put some music in it, and you don't have to, like Wesley, did you tag every single person in the announcements tab? Because I didn't think you did.
Because the one reason is, and I got to find the post. One reason I didn't tag anybody is because the post itself doesn't talk about 3 pills. It doesn't talk about Be Keto. It doesn't talk about any of that. People even post on here, send me some money and whoever wins this ticket, we'll split the cash. You see all kinds of weird stuff. I can't even find my post now. There it is. There's an RV, Brian. I'm going to buy one. I'm buying an RV. That's my goal, so I can travel the country. But just simple groups. You don't have to be in, I don't know what Nina, she joined a couple groups in the Chicago area, and that's a lot bigger. That actually scared me. I'm like, I don't know if I want to get in a group that big, because like the lady said, she's had posts that she's did and had 1,500 people want info. Whoa, it took me 24 hours to keep up with 167. So it's crazy. And I'm going to just flip through my pages here real quick, just so you know.
Yeah, thanks for sharing this too, Wesley, because I know that training was long, and Saturdays sometimes it's hard for everybody to get on.
This is so simple and it's real easy. This training isn't going to be that long because it's really just page after page. You better have some time on your hand if you're wanting to do what I just did. Anybody can do it, but if you have a family and you have a full-time job, you definitely don't want to put up more than one post. I don't regret it, but then again, I regret it because I had 0 time to myself. I'd take my dog out for her walk and come back in, there's 10 people. It was nuts. So I'm having fun again. you know, just because I'm a diamond, Brian's a diamond, doesn't mean we don't hit walls. We do. I talked to Lance about it too. I thanked him so much for sharing this with us all, because I needed something, a change, something that would work. And how many, I don't know how many people have ghosted me as friends on Facebook because I sent them that quick message, you know, hey, can I send you an invite to this group? It's positive people, yada, yada. And I get ghosted. And maybe out of 20 people I add, one will say yes. Here, you're not asking your friends to do anything. You're just putting a simple post up. I wish I'd have heard about this like 12 months ago. It could have changed a lot for me. But can you imagine if you get everybody on your team to go ahead and create one post in a week like this, add whatever you want to call it, the amount of people that go into the filter, that go into the group, I mean, your numbers are going to skyrocket. And Brian's really jacked up about it, because I kept, every time I'd have somebody, I'd say, hey, another one. I probably kept him up. I was hitting him up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I hope he isn't mad at me. But that's really, how do I get out of screen share now? Lisa Johnson, I also want to use Be Epic Babe, because there's so much great content in there. And I think I don't have a problem with it, but if we can get some ladies maybe putting one recipe of some, I don't care if it's keto or what, a good recipe once a day in there, that's just another.
So I have like 10 admins in that group, and we just had a meeting about it. We're going to post recipes. I just am not going to do it myself.
No.
We encourage everybody that's in the group to post whatever you want. The admin will approve it or decline it depending on what you post. The only time you're going to get a decline really is if you try to post something that's like, message me for details. If you need more info, message me, because there's other people's prospects in there. So you can't make a post like that. But Aaron definitely like a post up, and we'll submit it. You know, it'll be approved. And the more active you are in the group, the more your people will get notifications that you added to the group. So feel free to post that kind of stuff. Whatever you want to post in there, you can.
I want to bring
somebody asked what group. It's called Be Epic. It's a smaller group than 100% Epic. A good portion of our team uses it. If you want to be a part of it, just let us know.
How many are in the group now? Around 5,000?
5,000, yep.
Oh, that's awesome. And one other thing about doing 160 plus invites, I actually got to 120, I think, and they were like, oh, you've reached your limit. You can't put any more invites out. So I literally had to go, and when I messaged him, when he added me as a friend, explain that Facebook has restricted me for 24 hours on invites, but I sent them a direct link to the group so they could go and at least take a look at what's going around and follow up with them. So that's another thing. You can only do so many invites a day, or Facebook will smack you. They gave me a nice little smack. They didn't like lock my whole Facebook down, thank the Lord. I was scared about that, and it just happened. I was like, oh no. So, but have fun. And I would start with one group, unless you have like all the time on your hands, but it will consume your day. It did mine. I literally, it slowed down an hour ago. Finally, I was like, I hope it slows down, because now I have to follow up with 160 plus people, and I'm going to, but that's why we're here, to make money and build a business. So Nina, you got anything? I know you've had some experience with it as well. When I called her and told her and asked her if she had done it yet, she's like, no. And I walked her through the process, just like I pretty much did you guys. And make sure you always post in the discussion tab.
Yeah, so my suggestion to everyone, because I had a lot of fun today too, grab a notebook, get organized from the beginning, and start writing people's information. So exactly how Wesley said, every time someone, I have received 62. I posted in 4 separate groups, and 2 of them.
You cut out, Nina.
I received 0. 1, I received a like. But 2 of them, and one of them where I got the bulk. And it was like, you know, I guess monkey see, monkey do. One said, send me info. And then I sent her a message. I go, send me a friend request so I could add you to the private group. So when I did that, several people just sent me a friend request immediately after that. So without even me saying that. And then when I woke up in the morning, I had close to like 20 people. And I just went through, because you got to watch the algorithms in Facebook also. So I went and I liked every single post. I sent the same message. So put your messages that you're going to be sending them on a notepad so you could copy paste and send it to them. It's so much easier. So I send them all the same message. Then what I did is I put everyone on my notepad and notebook meaning, and then I put a date, today's date that today is the day I added them as a friend. And then today is the day that I also added them on the 100% Epic so I could follow up with them. I tweaked my message a little, the message that, not the post, but the message that I was sending to them. I added my personality in the message. I said, thank you so much for connecting on Facebook. I look forward to this health and wellness journey. I was sick for 4 months and I found this group and has changed my life. And I hope it will help you too. And I've added you to the page. So all I did was just that message, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. And because after the response that I received yesterday, I said, no, I'm going to add a little of my personality. And some of the people that I added yesterday to the 100% Epic, they said, oh, no, I'm not interested. So then I wanted to let them know it's not just about recipes. It's a lot more of wellness. It's a wellness group. You'll get so much out of it. And I even told one of the ladies under the magnifying glasses to put the topic that you're looking for. If you have some health concerns, have fun with the group. And then I will follow up with you. I've been telling that to everyone. So, so basically that's how I did it. So I tweaked the message that I had messaged them to what I have encountered exactly. And so that way they know, because after receiving the messages yesterday, oh, I'm looking for more of a recipe, a way to follow a healthy lifestyle. So instead of really getting into the details, I said, let me make the message more personalized so they know it's not about, because in 100% Epic, there's only maybe I would say a total of 4 recipes.
It was not too many.
Yeah, there's 4 recipe pages. That's it. And the rest is all weight loss. So I wanted to let them know that there's a lot in there, but you have to investigate it. And I put that in my message. So yeah, so I've been getting so far the response that I received, the message. Thank you so much for adding me. Look forward to talking to you. Thank you so much. And of course, several messages were, no, I'm not interested. And that's okay too, because we're not worried about the no's, we're worried about the yeses. And yeah, so that's my feedback. But yeah, the message is amazing, but you have to keep up with it. And it goes really fast. Another thing that she suggested, the speaker from Saturday, was because if this is something new for you and you get, because I post a lot. So I post a lot. So in order for you to find where you have posted, you have to go on the search bar and say your name and say buy, sell. So that way, wherever you have posted, those posts will show up. So another idea, suggestion for you guys, so you know exactly which groups you have posted. So that we can keep track of the post. And yeah, so that's my feedback.
Awesome. That's all. We had a lot of fun, right? We still are.
Oh, we had so much fun. We were laughing and laughing. It was like having new energy again. Even though I have a warm market, I have not really aggressively hit anything in Be Epic yet, but it was so much fun. We were doing a tag team yesterday. It was Wesley and I and Batula on the line, and we were teaching her how to do it. And she posted. She didn't get that good of a results, but I need to see exactly where she posted, because I mean, if you post, I would say in several groups, one post is going to go viral and it's going to give you all. And that's what I told her. Also, another suggestion, and I was talking to Wesley regarding that, is we could tag team each other. If you say, okay, I posted in this room, could you just say, we could say, send me info. So just to get this started. And then Wesley could say, well, send me a friend request. So this is how we could tag team each other and help each other out. I think that would be great too.
Exactly. Well, thank you. I mean, it was a fun day. And Brian, I'm not so sorry for hitting you up every 20 minutes with a new number. But
hey, it's all right. No, that's a lot of fun. Thanks for sharing that. I thought that's some good information. Pretty sure you're going to save this recording and drop it in some of the message threads so everybody can go back and see it. But it's simple. I mean, if you get 10 new friends from this, awesome. So don't get overwhelmed. Like, if you get too many people reaching out, like that's the cool part about this. It builds that fire back up. And sharing that, Wesley, only makes me more fired up too. So yeah. thanks for putting this together and showing us how you did it. And yeah, this is good stuff.
Not hard. I mean, it's just really simple. Copy what them girls are doing. They even said, don't change it. Don't mix up something that works. They've been using that concept for what, 5 years. So